Hi guys, welcome to today's class, and it's the Minded Addiction Recovery Kit that we teach. I've been teaching for some time now. So the kind of course manual and the training that I did with Edinburgh Community Yoga was really informative. It was a few years ago I did it now. It was produced by the Minded Institute. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that. Minded Addiction Recovery Kit for Mark Yoga, Yoga Therapy and Mindfulness for Addictions. So it's just one in a number of different teacher training courses, Yoga for Health, Eat, Breathe, Thrive. These are all various courses that I've done that have helped me in producing what I teach for West Lothian Recovery Service and some of the other outfits that I teach for with veterans and people in recovery, homelessness, and a whole range of different things. And I'm often asked, why yoga? What is it about yoga that you think helps? And certainly in my own personal experience, it's something which has helped me overcome pain and suffering and kind of constantly running mind, that doesn't give me any peace and that kind of thing. So there's been periods in my life since I've taken up yoga, and indeed why I took up yoga was the benefits of just being able to relax and not get caught up and overthinking and panicking and by using the various practices, in particular the breathing along with the movements, I start to become more in tune with the different parts of my body, and therefore away from living in the mind, living in all these thoughts that often are the source in my disquiet and upset and that kind of stuff. So yoga helps me overcome that by taking my mind away from the thinking and stuff and focusing on other parts of the body and on my breath and on slowing down and it's brilliant. So we use the body as a means of kind of getting into the yoga, getting into your mind and stuff like that. We use the postures to get into the body. Yeah, so it doesn't matter how beautiful it looks or it becomes your yoga. We're all different, and I've heard teachers saying that in the past. It's yoga meets us where we're at, so it doesn't matter. A woman was telling me this morning that she can hardly get out of bed. She's so stiff in the morning, stuff like that. It definitely helps with stuff like that. So it starts to free the body up a wee bit, starts to free the mind up. And certainly the breath, once you bring that focus on your breath, you can do a lot with it. You can relax the body, you can, bring yourself to a state of worry and agitation and quiet and being reflective and just overcoming that. And it's a huge system. I mean, it's the biggest system of personal development known to humans. It's massive. And what you see in terms of the yoga, the postures or the asanas, the down dogs and the sun salutations and all that kind of stuff. That's a means yes, you're working your body, but you're really bringing your mind into that. And that's only a tiny wee part of what yoga has to offer. It's a massive system, and you could be learning it for the rest of your life. I think my teacher has been learning it for 70 years. And still learning and still taking the joy in doing it. So one of the things to remember, there's many things to remember. It's like a bloody golf swing. If you've ever had a go at golf, somebody says, there's like 10 things you've got to remember. Your stance, your positioning, your arms, relaxing the shoulders, all that kind of. So there's about 10 things you've got to get right. And you only need to get one of them wrong for it to go kind of skew. It's not quite as bad as that in yoga. But there's lots and lots of good stuff in it. So it meets you where you're at. Wherever you're at, you modify the yoga to meet your body, okay? And that's why you shouldn't be comparing yourself to other people, you know, because they're completely different to what you are, you know. Shouldn't be comparing yourself to how you think you should be, because that's bullshit, really, isn't it? It's like you are where you are right now. So if you feel your way into the postures, and then try and go a wee bit further if you want, if you feel at that time, then that's your choice. It's no a teacher telling me you have to do this, you have to do that. It's if you feel it, if you want to go for it, and doing it slowly and doing it in a way that you feel better about it is a big part of what we're trying to do here. So we do different postures, we do different breathing exercises, we can do some meditation as well. Now, a lot of people think meditation, and I'm not a specialist on meditation, I'm not even a specialist on yoga, but there's loads and loads of really good stuff online and on the internet as well, you know, why yoga is so beneficial as a practice, as opposed to merely going to the gym, which can be great and give you good feelings and stuff. But there's something about yoga that when it works on the brain in particular and on the mind, it can be immensely beneficial. And you can practice it with little or no tools. So I'm sitting here, I've got a yoga mat, I think Costco recycled kind of rubbery stuff. And I've got a bolster, but it could be as easily be a cushion or something like that. And the yoga studios are starting to open up again. So there's so I'm really looking forward to that. Did my first group work live session for a wee while today, and that was great. It was good to see the interactions and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so that's the kind of the stuff about the yoga that we do. So didn't harm yourself, didn't go into any postures or poses too fast. Go in about 70% and then feel your way, and then just build it up. That way you're much less likely to damage yourself, okay? And the damage can occur because you're trying to put the body into a shape or do stuff that it's just not at this point in time able to do. It's not saying it'll never be that way, but it's about feeling your way in. It's an exploration. Yoga is an exploration of your body, your breath, your mind, okay? So in that sense, it's relatively, it can be gentle. You can do different forms of yoga and certainly different forms of asana. So you get much more flowing motions and yeah. So I'm going to get started. So what we'll do is we'll do some do-in, which isn't strictly from the yoga tradition, but there's a similar one in yoga. So I'm going to come up to that standing position, give your legs a wee shake, give the arms a wee shake. Okay. So it's important to do yoga on your bare feet if you possibly can, because a lot of what we do, especially in the recovery yoga, is about feeling grounded. You want to feel that kind of connection with the earth, with the thing that's supporting you. And very often we walk about with shoes on and stuff like that. Our feet very rarely get that sense of kind of connection. So I want you to do that if you possibly can. Don't worry about how they look. Okay. Again, this is a thing we see in yoga classes. That people have never been to yoga before. They'll almost always wear socks because they're ashamed of their feet or whatever. And it's just about letting that stuff go as well, you know. Okay. So the other thing is, if you can bring your feet normally your feet might well go like that, splay out to the sides. Just bring them to the front, okay? And already that's starting to tense some of these muscles. I'll show you my wee knees, okay? Bend the knees slightly, and then tuck your tailbone under, okay? So you feel that tailbone at the bottom of your spine, you just tuck that under a wee bit. So what that's doing is it's engaging your legs, your buttocks, you know, engaging these big muscles. They're still a wee bit springy, okay? Then you come up on your toes, then come down, up on the heels, up on the toes again, heels, and then almost like you're trying to grip the mat with your toes. You're going like that, you're pulling your toes up, okay? You start to feel that connection with the floor, okay? So next, what we're going to do is we're going to have soft fists, okay? Almost like a wee, or you can use your fingertips, or you can use the kind of cupping of your hand, or even just tapping, okay? So it's a tapping exercise around the body. We're going to start going around the shoulder blades. We're into it 3 or 4 times. I think I was doing it 6 times today, just counting them, go round. And I use the hand just to get a wee bit more distance with my arm. Then we come up over the back of the head. We come up the neck, over the back of the head. And I use the kind of the heel in my hand for coming over the top of my bulby pate. Okay, and then the other side, up the side of the neck, over the top of the head. So about 3 or 4 times. It's starting to waken the muscles up as well, starting to bring focus to different parts of the brain, the mind, the body. Then we start on the chest, we come out, down the inside of the arm to the thumb and forefinger. Flip the arm over, come up to the thumb and forefinger, outside of the arm to the shoulder. Once again, but this time in the middle of the arm, the middle finger. Then back up to the middle finger. And down to the pinky. Flip it over. And for the last time, do the middle of the arm again, middle finger. Flip the arm over, come back up. There we go down the other side. Thumb and forefinger, flip the arm over, come back up. And this is called Do-In, D-O-I-N. And it's part of the acupressure, self-acupressure from the kind of Tai Chi and acupuncture school. So next we go around the belly and we go around clockwise. Okay, right to left across the top, down, left to right, bottom, up, right to left, down. And then once you get it flowing, you can do it that way. Okay, but you want to go clockwise. Okay, you can just rub your belly, but push your belly out a wee bit, make it nice big. Okay. Next, we come down to the groins. I'm just going to open the legs a wee bit wider. Then the ankles back up. So do your buttocks and then your kidneys. Then back up. Do that about 3 or 4 times. Okay. Next, we bring our hips over and we get the weight over our right leg. Okay. Then gently lift the left leg up, and then we tap the bottom of the feet. Okay. If your balance is challenged or you want to just get a bit of support, put your hip or your back against the wall or something like that. Okay. Or you can sit down and do this. Then rub the knuckles down the sole of the feet. Okay, see how that feels. Maybe even feel a response anywhere else in the body when you do that. Okay, and then give your feet a nice wee massage. And then gripping your left leg with your left hand, and just above the ankle with the right hand. Take a wee shake, see if you can make your foot kind of wobble a wee bit. Okay, maybe just use that. Okay, when you come back, you can try the balancing thing again. This time, put your weight on your left, and the right foot up, And then it just adds a wee bit with the balance. And rub soles of the feet with the knuckles. Give feet a wee massage. And then actually spend some time, pamper your feet during the week. Nice warm bath or basin of water, some salt in it, and then just give your feet a nice wee wash. And then maybe powder or give them a wee massage with some massage oil or something. Okay. So that was a do-in, an all-over body kind of do-in. Next is we're going to do some rotations with the head. So again, take it very easy. Feet pointed forward, bend the knees slightly, tuck the tailbone under, pubic bone comes forward a wee bit, head comes down towards the chest, then breathing in, chin comes up towards the ceiling, breathing out, chin towards the chest, breathing in, chin towards the ceiling, breathing out, coming down. So try and breathe in and out through your nose all the time. This time as you breathe in, bring the chin towards the right shoulder and then up towards the ceiling. And as you breathe out, chin over towards the left, then down to your chest again. Breathing in, coming up. And breathing out, coming down. Continue to try, breathe in and out through the nose. And make the circle last as long as the breath. So as you breathe in, you finish the in-breath when the chin comes to the ceiling, and you breathe out, and you stop when the chin comes to the chest. So it'll be different for all of us. Just do it in your own time. And feel any wee cricks or crackles or pops. Okay, 2 more. Feel the balance in your feet. Feel where the weight is distributed. The equal on the front and back of the feet. Next time the chin comes to the chest, stop. Then we make a tiny wee circle going back the other way. Breathe in, coming up. Breathing out, coming down. Make it nice and slow and gentle. Just do the turn at your own pace. Breathing in, going up. Breathing out, coming down. Do 2 more of these. And then next time the chin comes into the chest, stop there. Then breathing in, bring the chin up towards the ceiling again. Feel the stretch, feel the balance in your feet. Does it change when you do that? Breathing out, coming down. Just bring that awareness as you breathe in and bring the chin up to your feet. You notice the balance changing in your legs and your feet. And breathing out, coming down. Okay, look straight ahead. Give the legs a wee shake. The arms a wee shake. Good, okay. So next, we're going to do the arms. So we spread the fingers. We keep, we straighten the fingers. We keep them together, thumb alongside the hand. Okay. Breathing in. It's almost like we're lifting up against a really heavy weight. Breathing in as we come up, and then breathing out as we come down. So fingers straight. Okay. Arms straight. Take your time. Do it nice and slow. You start with breathing in, coming up. Track the thumbs with your eyes, look up. Breathing out, coming down. Again, breathing in. Follow those thumbs up with your eyes. Arms alongside the ears if that's good for you. And breathing out, coming down. We'll do 5 more of these. Really straighten your fingers. Almost like your weight, a really heavy weight on the backs of your arms, and then against forearms that you're pushing down. So you're keeping that tension on, breathing in, And breathe out. 2 more. And follow the thumbs with the eyes, look up, and then back down to come down. This time, cross the arms over the bottom, palms facing up the way, breathing in, coming up, breathing out, coming down. Again, you're keeping that. So now this time we're lifting up against the heavy weight, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, look up to track the thumbs, breathe out, coming down. Notice your feet. Notice if the balance changes when you're doing that. It's balance in the front of your feet, on the back of the feet, the sides. Is it equal? More weight to one side than the other. Okay, one more. You can stop at any time, obviously. Just relax. Okay, relax the arms, shoulders, legs, feet. Okay, this time we're going to have the palms facing up towards the ceiling and bring them a bit level with the shoulders. Okay, so you don't want to lean back too much, you don't want to be pulled forward. You want to have a nice stance, bring the arms up, put level with the shoulders, point the fingers away, breathing out, bring the fingertips to the shoulders, breathing in, they come back out, straighten those hands, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Do 5 more of those. Keep those fingers stretched if you can. And then give yourself a wee rest. Give yourself a wee rest. Legs, shoulders. So next one is we open the feet up a wee bit, okay? Allow them to come to the side a wee bit more because we're going to be moving the body a wee bit on this, okay? But first, we bring our awareness to the arms. We lift the shoulders up, allow them to fall down. So breathing in, I lift the shoulders up, breathing out. The teacher in Shetland, Wendy, I think, and she said, the shoulders up to your lugs, you know, like shoulders to your lugs, and then relax them. So if you can, close your eyes and allow the weight of your arms just to hang off your shoulders, okay? See if you can feel gravity pulling your arms down, okay? Just allow the muscles in your shoulders and stuff to relax if you can. Don't worry about it too much if you can. If you're not getting those sensations yet, big part of what yoga is about is start to bring your attention, your awareness to those parts of the body that you normally just ignore. Okay, so let me just demonstrate. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my hips round and leave my arms at my side. So I'm not using my arms, but the motion to doing that starts to get the arms to move. Okay, so I'm not throwing the arms, I'm using my hips. The arms are just going wherever they want to go. Okay, so we do that really slowly to start with. So your feet are apart, a wee bit wider than hip width. Your feet can go out to the side, bend the knees slightly, tuck the tailbone under, allow the arms to hang off the shoulders. I know, a lot of instructions. Okay, and then we keep the knees bent slightly. We just move the hips to side, okay? And we just let the arms go where they want to go, okay? And if you can feel it, feel the soles of your feet and what's happening. Imagine that energy you're drawn from the ground, coming up your legs, coming up through your feet, up into your knees, up through there to your hips. And your hips are just going from side to side. And if you want to keep your head looking straight forward, then do that. If you want to give your kidneys another wee massage, each time they come to the back. And slowly, slowly, slowly relax. To allow them to come back to a natural stop. Okay, next one is the hips. So we're going to get the hips moving here out again. A little different this time. So once again, feel the feet, feel that connection to the ground. Okay, hips coming to the right hand side, the knees are slightly bent, can't really see with these. Okay, out to the middle, out to the left, and then when we come back, we straighten the legs, we straighten the back. So then come out to the side, we bend our knees, out to the front, bend the knees, out to the other side, bend knees, and then we straighten as we come. And you'll feel that. So again, take it easy to start with. Nice and gentle. Okay? It's almost like a big hula hoop. And do one more. Remember, straighten the legs, straighten the back when you come at the back. This time when the bum comes to the back, stop. Legs straight, back straight. Lift the arms up alongside the ears, the top of your thumbs. Take a breath as you breathe out, gently, gently, gently. Almost like you're sitting down on a stool. Okay. Couple of breaths here. Then gently come forward, come up. Okay, this time we go the other way. If you started on the right, this time we go to the left, to the front, to the side, and to the back. Remember, straighten those legs, straighten the back when you come back. And again, you might hear wee creaks or crackles or noises in your neck, the shoulders, might be your legs. So keep the head looking forward. Okay. Next time you come to the back, stop there. Lift the arms up. This time we come up on our toes or the balls of our feet and come down. Okay. Adjust to wherever you're comfortable. If you need something to balance on, use a chair or a table, whatever. Okay. You play around with it. And come back up. Your legs reshake. This time bringing the feet together. I'm going to warm the hands up a wee bit. Okay, you clap the hands, get some heat in your hands. Warm the kneecaps. Back to the knees, sides of the knees. Then hands on the knees. Come down to the front, out to the side, and up to the top. Down, out, up. And you come at the back, try and straighten your legs a bit. So we're going clockwise. We'll do 5 more. So start with about 15 of these, if that's okay for you, and whatever's within your ability. And then stop, and then we go the other way. Down, to the left, and back up. Okay, once more, we'll do about 15 of these. Take it very easy as well. You're not used to doing this. You have to slow down a wee bit. Not a problem. Your yoga. Okay, last one. Come back up. This time, just straighten your legs. And then allow your hands to slide in the front of your legs. Okay. Bend the knees. Up we come. Take the legs a wee shake. So this is another balancey one. Okay. So we start bringing the weight on the right hip, pointing the left foot. Okay, so about 80% of the weight's on your right foot at the moment. Just feel that, get that balance. Just play around with it, where your weight is. Feel it move about your foot. Okay, front of the foot, back of the foot that's supporting you. Okay, and if you're good for it, lift that foot up, pull the toes back, push them away, pull them back, push away, pull them back, and start making circles. I'll just move back a wee bit so that you can see that. Nice and slow, pulling the toes back, pushing them forward, pulling them back. The important part is keeping your legs straight if you can. If your balance is compromised or whatever today, and mine's is on many days, use a chair or something where you can actually put your hand up in the air like a Highland dancer. That can sometimes give you a wee bit better balance. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Again, and start going back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 5, 6. Push the toes down, pull them back. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, curl the toes under, lift them up, under, up, under, up. If you want to try this, bring that knee in. Okay. You might mean a bit balance. Okay, give the knees a wee squeeze. Every time you breathe out, bring that knee in a wee bit. Then gripping the ankle with your left hand. Okay, bring it behind. Arm up. So if you're using a chair, you just the chair beside you, do this. Okay, and gently bring that leg down. So feel the leg that you're standing on. Okay, feel the power in that leg. Feel the tension. Give me shake. Okay, now we're bringing the weight over onto the left foot. Point that right foot down. Pull the toes back. Point them away. Pull them back. Point away. Start making circles. So we'll make 10 each way. 1, 2. If you want a bit extra, interlace the fingers up over your head. You do the count in your own head. Good for you as well. Good yoga practice. Okay, and once you've done your 10, stop and go back the other way. Remember to breathe in and out through the nose. Remember to breathe on this one. The amount of people, myself included, who stop breathing while we're trying to concentrate. Okay, and after your 10th, curl the toes under, lift them up, under, up, under, up. 1 more, under, up. Then if you're good for it and you want to try it, bring that knee in. Okay, notice the balance. My balance is all over the shop tonight. Yeah, it's all right. Allowed that. Okay, now the pirate bit. I love this stuff. And it's different every day, just about. Okay, some days it feels no problem. Others, like today, it's really challenging. Depends on your floor as well, what you're standing on. Okay, your legs a wee shake. Arms a wee shake. Okay, so we're going to do a posture called cat-cow. Okay, cat and cow. So we come down onto all fours. Let me just show you that for this side. Okay. So the knees are underneath your hips. The wrists are underneath your shoulders. Fingers spread as wide as they'll go. Okay. So cow posture is the tail goes up, your tail goes up, your belly comes down, your chest comes up, your chin comes up, you look up. That's it. That's the in breath. The out breath, we tuck our tail under, we push our belly button up towards the spine, head comes down towards belly button. Then we breathe in again, tailbone first, belly, chest, chin, look up. Breathe out, tuck the tailbone under, push the belly up, chin comes down, chest comes down. Breathing in, tailbone, belly, chest, chin, look up. Breathing out, coming down. So all the movement starts with your hips, that tailbone. Tailbone as you start to breathe in, tailbone comes up, belly down, chest up, chin up, look up. Breathing out, tuck the tailbone under, push your belly button up towards the spine, chest up towards the spine, the head comes down last. So if you do 5 more of these, breathing in, try and make your breath last as long as the movement. So the movements last as long as the breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. Breathe in as deeply as you can and breathe out as much of the air. Squeeze the air out, your belly muscles, chest. After the 5th one, bring your big toes to touch together, okay? And then bring your backside down towards your heels. Okay, it doesn't matter if you can touch them or not. And then your head towards the floor. So you can use your hands for support. Okay, like this, or you bring your hands down and your arms back. So wherever you are, allow your body to breathe. So breathe as deeply as you can. Feel the areas of tension that brings. Then as you breathe out, allow everything to relax. So we breathe in, we fill the lungs up as much as we can, and then we breathe out, we slow that out breath down. Okay, so take your time on the out breath. Take a wee rest. When you're ready, come back up. We'll do another 5 cat-cows, okay? So I'll show you it for the front this time. So fingers spread as wide as possible. Wrist underneath the shoulder, knee underneath the hips, okay? So it all starts with the tailbone, okay? So tailbone up, belly down, chest up, chin up as we breathe in. Breathe out, tuck that tailbone under, push your navel up towards the spine, chest up towards the spine, the head comes down last. And breathing in, tailbone goes up, belly down, chest up, chin up, look up. Breathing out. And after your 5th in-breath, bring your big toes together again, breathing out, come back, and we'll come back to child's posture. So either here, here, here. I'm going to take 5 breaths there, child's posture. So child's posture it's often used as relaxation, but it's quite an active posture as well. You bring your mind into it. As you breathe in, you feel your belly expanding. You feel areas of tension maybe. Then as you breathe out, you say the word relax silently in your own mind. As you breathe out, nice and slow and smooth. And after your 5th one, bring yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Okay, so you'll often see people sitting, you'll see statues of the Buddha and others, sitting cross-legged or full lotus or whatever. What you want to try and find out, especially if you're relatively new to yoga and you've legs are a bit kind of stiff or whatever, find a seat that's comfortable for you. And it might be sitting here. We do a lot of yoga on the chair as well. Not so much in this class, but there's lots of chair yoga, and it's not a simple version. It's just, it makes it a wee bit more accessible for certain people. Okay, so find out what's comfortable for you and adopt that position. Okay. What we're going to try now is we're going to bring the arms out, straighten them. Okay, palms facing the floor. As you breathe in, bring the palms towards the ceiling. Okay, keep the arms straight. Breathe out. Palms to the floor. Breathe in. Palms facing the ceiling. Breathe out. And so breathing in and out through the nose. Breathing in, palms to the ceiling. This time, breathing out. Show the palms to the back of the room. Breathing in, come up. Breathing out, down. Two more. Breathing in, up. Breathing out, showing the palms to the back of the room. In. And breathe out. And gently. So when you're coming between moves, when you're moving, when you're just bringing the arms in and out, do it in a way, it's not just flopping or whatever, you're bringing that awareness to whatever it is you do. It's a big part of yoga, is bringing that awareness to everyday things that we do, okay, making them a wee bit special. So if you're peeling the tatties or preparing a salad or whatever you're doing, bring your awareness, focus into it, okay? And it all helps. And if you can bring your focus to the breath while you're doing it as well, you get a wee bit of an added bonus. So slowing the breath down, okay? Be mindful of the breath, mindful of the practices that we do. Then you'll find out that yoga spreads out into your life, okay? It's a really interesting practice. I don't know which one of the various machines, which one of the three machines made that noise there, or perhaps one of the two phones. It's getting crazy in here. Okay, so we're going to do a wee practice now called alternate nostril breathing, and again, there's loads and loads of variations of this. The one I'm going to teach is it's got a 4, 4, 6. Okay, so what we do is we use the right hand and we bend the two fingers in your middle finger and your index finger. So we're going to use the thumb of the right hand and the ring finger to alternately close nostrils. And basically what this is doing in the Ayurvedic, the Indian, one of the Indian forms of medicine, they have something similar to the meridians in Chinese and Japanese medicine, the energy channels in the body. And so three of the main ones are one of the ones that comes right up the middle of the body, and the other ones go kind of snaking through the opposite ways. So what we're doing here is we're bringing attention to the breath, we're slowing it down, we're becoming really focused with the breath, and we're stimulating this part of the body. So it's a really nice one to focus on. So what we'll do is we'll do 8 rounds all together, and I'll just show you what it is. So we breathe in, blocking the right nostril, we breathe into the left nostril for 4, we close both nostrils for 4, then we breathe out in the right one for 6, using the right ring finger. Okay, so we're using those 2 fingers mainly. Yeah. Then we breathe in for 4 on the right, we close both, and we breathe out on the left for 6. Okay, simples. Let's get a wee bash. So sitting up nice, and rather than sitting up straight, what we're talking about is sitting up tall, allowing a lift in your spine. So you'll get really tired really quickly if you've never done this kind of stuff before. So just play around with it. Just lift and then relax a wee bit. Lift and then relax a wee bit. Okay? I'm going to get started. The right thumb to the right nostril, We're going to breathe in for the left. So begin in 3, 2, 1. Breathe in left, 2, 3, 4. Close both nostrils, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in right, 2, 3, 4. Close both nostrils, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in left, 2, 3, 4. Close both nostrils, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in right, 2, 3, 4. Close both nostrils, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in left, 2, 3, 4. Close both nostrils, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in right, 2, 3, 4. Close both nostrils, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in left, 2, 3, 4. Close both nostrils, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in right, 2, 3, 4. Close both nostrils, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in left, 2, 3, 4. Close both nostrils, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in right, 2, 3, 4. Close both nostrils, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, do the next 3 with a count in your own head. When you finish, just bring the hands gently down. Notice how your breathing is. Notice how your mind is. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate the next one before we go into a relaxation. So it's a kind of is a bit of a spinal twist. Okay, so arms come out to the side, feet come up, knees are bent. Nice big deep breath in. As you breathe out, gently bring the legs over towards the left. Okay, and then over to the right. Nice and soft. Okay, just gently windscreen wiper in. And if you want to try it, you can have your feet open and the legs apart. Just notice how it is on the different ways when you try it. Okay, feet together. But try and keep your shoulders on the deck. Okay, you want to try and keep the shoulders on the deck, palms facing the ceiling. And just notice how that feels. Okay, don't go into any pain. Don't push it too far. You're just exploring what your body can do today. Okay, next, bring the knees up. Okay, lift the feet off the floor. And you can either grip your knees or the sides of your knees and make wee circles. Okay, just to work out the lower back a wee bit. Okay, and then back the other way. Just wee circles with the knees. Okay, so put your left foot on the floor, knee still bent. Bring your right foot across. Okay, so just above the ankle. And then lift the head up. Put your right arm through. Either grip your shin or grip the back of the thigh and gently lower your back down onto the mat. Okay, see how that feels. Breathing in and out through the nose. And if you want, each time you breathe out, just squeeze your left leg in a wee bit as you're breathing out. And relax the arms a wee bit as you breathe in. Then as you breathe out, just gently squeeze them in again. Notice where the tension is in your body. And then breathing in, relax that foot down. The other one, and change over. So the idea is you breathe in, you bring your shoulders, neck, you lift that foot up, put that arm through, and then lay back down. And that might well be enough for you. Or even just doing that might be enough for you, depending on where you are today. Or you can grip your hands underneath your thighs, use that, or hands on shins. Again, if you're a runner or a cyclist or something like that, you might find some of these more challenging, depending on how your body is. Every single one of us is different. So find out your yoga, what works for you. Okay, gently breathe in. Then just give your legs a wee rock side to side again. See how that feels. If you're lifting the knees up, make wee circles with the knees. And then lying down. Okay, we're going to do a relaxation. Just find the comfortable way for you to lie down. If it's sitting down or sitting your back against something that makes you really relaxed, do that. If it makes you more relaxed, have a wee pillow or something underneath. So traditionally, this is the way that the palms facing the ceiling. Okay, legs slightly apart. Okay, here your hips a wee shimmy or shuggle, the shoulders as well. Just find a nice relaxation part for you. It might be that you need something underneath your knees, like a bolster or cushions, something like that, pillows. Find out what works for you. Okay? Sometimes people find that much more helpful. We're going to start by tensing the feet. So as we breathe in, point your toes away, maybe lift the legs up a tiny wee bit. And as you breathe out, allow them to relax and allow them to fall. Breathing in, pulling the buttocks together, or maybe just lifting the hips slightly up off the ground. Then as you breathe out, allow it all to relax. Come back down, allow the body to relax. Breathing in, push your lower abdomen against the floor. Okay, so you're pushing your lower back against the floor using your abdominal muscles. And as you breathe out, allow that to relax. Breathe in, lift your shoulders and your head slightly up off the mat. Feel your upper back touching the mat. And as you breathe out, allow them to relax. Breathing in, straighten the fingers, straighten the arms, lift the arms slightly up off the floor. And as you breathe out, allow them to fall. Allow your fingers just to curl like the wee babies. Okay, relax the arms. Breathing in, you squinch your face up as tight as it will go, like you're eating the most sour thing you've ever eaten in your life. Then as you breathe out, allow it to relax. For the face again, breathe in, squeeze it as tight as it will go, and then breathe out, relax. So relax the forehead, allow your eyelids, your eyebrows to relax, your cheek, your jaw. Allow your throat to relax, your shoulders. Allow the arms to go really heavy. Feel they're being pulled towards the center of the earth with gravity. Your chest and upper back is just allowing that to kind of open and go really heavy. Your back, your lower back, your belly becomes soft. Hips to go really heavy, just allow them to become really heavy. Your thighs, knees, the calves, allow them to relax. The feet to fall out to the side if that's good for you. Allowing the toes, soles of the feet, just to relax. Breathing in and out through the nose, nice and slow and smooth. Don't be in any hurry to rush the breath in or out. Just make it as smooth as you possibly can. When you come up to the end of the in-breath, almost dissolve it into the start of the out-breath. And then the same on the other end. When you finish the out-breath, gently, smoothly breathe in, almost like it's a single motion. Really slow that breath down. Notice the temperature of the air as it comes in your nostrils. Imagine you're smelling a bunch of flowers. Bring that attention to the front of your nostrils. Feel the air going over, up your nostrils, over the back of your sinuses, down into your lungs. Then maybe notice the moisture content or the temperature of the air as it comes back up. So allowing the body to fully relax. Anytime you need to make a movement or a shuffle or a shimmy, just feel free to do that. While rely and get the benefits of our yoga practice seeping into every part of our body. Okay, we're going to start to bring our feelings back to our body by wiggling the toes maybe, wriggling your fingers, and maybe lifting the arms up straight and over the back, over the top of the head, a big yawn. Okay, and then bringing the knees up towards your chest, give them a wee squeeze in, make your wee circles with the knees again, the lower back. 3 each way should be enough. Then make your way up into a comfortable seated position. It's traditionally done by rolling over on one side or the other and then just gently coming up. Okay, I'm going to give the hands a wee rub and take the glimmers off for this. Give the hands a wee rub. Beautiful day here in sunny Edinburgh today. Okay, and then put the warm hands on your eyelids, and then maybe just give your face a wash here. Okay. So that was our wee yoga class today. Hope you enjoyed it. I spent a wee bit more time at the start talking about some of this stuff because there was a couple of new people that are going to access the film. So I thought I would do that. So we tend to be on a Wednesday. We've got a new video up, and it's on our Facebook page, and it's usually on our YouTube channel as well. So check that out at West Lothian Recovery Service. Okay. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I wish you all the best. I really hope that you have a nice day wherever you are, and that you get to enjoy life today. Okay, so all the best, guys. Cheers for now. That was a wee test, wasn't it? Been lying down too long. That's how we go at that. Okay.